Hey guys, Smacky Cow here, and welcome to another Minecraft video, where today, as you can see, we're looking at a 2-story office building. No, that's not what we're looking at. This is in the Building Minecraft Wooden Castle series, so you know exactly what we're looking at. It's this giant friggin' castle, and there's not a lot to it, but it sure is a castle. And if you want to know what inspired me to build this, it is the video that actually 2 videos that Shadiversity made. One of them was something like how were wooden castles built, and the other one was like what's inside a castle. So I incorporated both of those videos into this keep and walls and other things. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today. And first off, if we decide to rip open this cloth here, which is supposed to be whitewash, we can see wood. And the entire wall, it's made of logs going up and down, and you'll see. And right as we walk into the gates, we can see I'm not entirely sure about how realistic the gate is. I just have some pulleys up there and a gate under it. So, where the chickens have laid eggs. First off, let's look at the wall. So, as you can see up here, you can just like pull on this, do all that, do all what you need to do up here on the walls. And as you can see, there's coarse dirt on the floor, and that coarse dirt is, in Shadiversity's video, he mentions that wooden walls were likely to have dirt in them because it's strong. And wood is not very strong. And, if we go into the tower, we have some arrow slits, and, we have a ladder going up to this place, and we have his favorite things, matriculations and crenellations. I believe that's what they're called. God, I really need to pee. Be right back. Okay, we got that out of the way. The sun seems to be going down, so let's raise that with the power of magic. Where were we? Okay, right. We've done the towers, we've done all that stuff. Now, one thing I want to show you about this castle is what is inside the, whitewashing of the towers in the keep. So over here we have a little model, and we can build this up a little bit to show you that the way Shadiversity put it, it would be more practical to build towers and keeps out of a Lincoln log kind of thing, with logs being stacked horizontally being put between these kind of things. And that's exactly what I did in this build. And that's what those are sticking out. They're the things. And there's not much more to say on that, so let's get back to touring the castle. And now we have our first look at the courtyard. It surrounds the keep, as you can see, and right here, we may have saw it earlier, there's a animal pen, and we just have sheep and chickens, because I don't know what else to put in here. As you can see, they got water, they got hay. Maybe I should have put some seeds in there, I don't know. And they have everything they need. It's all. Oh, I picked up an egg. And right here we have a outhouse. You just go in there and go out. And let's run around the back here to see this chapel or mini church. I forgot to take out these logs. It's a pretty basic design, and there's not really religion to it, but there actually is. It's the flying spaghetti monster, to not strike controversy in the comment section, and also because that is my religion, and you know, because I subscribe to them on email, that's when it gets real. Anyways, let's get inside the chapel, and there's just a little pedestal and some pews, I think they're called. I don't freaking know. I haven't gone to church a day in my life. That's that, and let's get out of here and into the keep. Now, as you can see, we have double doors, double closing doors, and immediately we can see that the inside is painted cobblestone. Now, why do I say painted? Because it's actually wood. As you can see, spruce planks. It's entirely made of wood and logs, and all that jazz. So, let's go through here into the dining hall, and as you can see, well, right here we have the royal family seat, or table, and we have 4 really nice looking seats, and then a nice table. It has lots of legroom, and then all the servants, all the guests, all that jazz, they get these tables, which honestly, they look pretty nice, and it's kind of like a cafeteria in a school. In fact, it's exactly like that, just with wood. And we go in here to find the servants' quarters, which, as you can see, it has a lot of bunk beds. Actually, I can't place those. Okay. Yeah, there's just a bunch of beds here. I'm not sure if they use bunk beds, but I'm not gonna put the time into researching it. Alright, and here we are in the kitchen. Now, I wasn't really sure what to really put here, so I just put a big stove, and we can actually light the stove, or oven, since fire tick is turned off, it's 100% safe, so we can just light a fire there, and it's burning away and cooking whatever's in there. And then, as you can see, we have some crafting tables and some chests for everything you'd ever need. And then we can head down in the cellar to, and we gotta get a torch for this. You can see that we have, oh frick, there's a bat I forgot. We have a food cellar. Now, Shadiversity, he said that maybe that the medieval people, they may have made holes in the ground because the ground was so cold in the night, which it was, and it still is. That might change due to global warming. Anyways, they put their food down there. Things like, maybe beef. It's to preserve food, like, you know what I'm talking about, bread, maybe, or no. Just things that'll be refrigerated. Okay. I'm not very good at cooking. Let's just move on. Out into here, moving on to the second floor, which is the royal lounge area and bedrooms. And as you can see, right in the lounge here, I didn't really know stuff to put, so I just put a fire pit. Can we light it? No, we can't light it. I put a fire pit and a 8-sided Dungeons and Diners and Dragons and Drive-Thrus and Dives Escape from Flavortown table. It's the best one around, and there's the same chairs as the ones in the dining room, just alone. And as you can see, they're intricate, as intricate a chair could be. And we'll step in here and find that we have a wardrobe, a handcrafted spruce wardrobe. It's very simple. And we also have green beds. Now, as you can see, the royal family here, they have really bad taste, because you do know that you need red beds in the world of Minecraft. They just decided not to follow the rules, but it's their choice. Now, we could go through this door, but we'll just go through these. They're not meant to be doors, but they are. And as you can see, this is the kids' room. It's really the same thing. It just has, the amount of sounds are concerning me. We have another wardrobe and 2 kids' beds. Now, we could move on, but I'm gonna check to see if the house isn't burning down, because that would be terrible. Indeed it isn't. Okay, false alarm. Not false alarm, I'm just paranoid. Let's go up the ladder here to the 3rd floor slash battle floor. And as you can see, it's really empty here. It looks like a... what is it? I have no idea. Okay. Right here we have an open area overlooking the entrance to the keep. And if you get a bow, you could pew-pew down there, the crenellations, and through here, if you need to. And if we go over here, you see we have more of these matriculations and crenellations all throughout here, and then they're holding up a roof, or mostly. And it's a medieval style roof, at least the kind of roof that Shadiversity recommended to put on a wooden castle. Unfortunately, it's not really centered since it's 2 blocks, but you really can't do much with that. And I feel like there's not much else to tour around here, so I'll leave you with that. And if you enjoyed, just do what you will, and if you didn't enjoy, do what you will still. And Alt F9.